Over the course of 3 years of uploading on this channel, I have been recommended tons of anime, manga, and webcomics, and today I am finally going to start dwindling down that list by reading a few webcomics and giving my thoughts on them. I will only be reading the first chapter of a few of these series to get a feel for what these series are like. If you guys have any recommendations for me or want me to continue doing these types of things on my channel, then you can let me know down in the comments below. You can recommend me anything, an anime, a manga, or a webcomic, but anyway, let's start reading some of these series and giving my thoughts. That's interesting. What the hell just happened there? I guess my main dude's about to get isekai. That's freaking awesome. It's isekai time. What? Weird power. I guess he can like teleport or super speed or something like that. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know what. That's interesting. Yeah, it's probably going to be something like super speed. That's interesting. That's a cool power. Okay, I guess it's not like a normal thing in this world. Okay, interesting. No, kitty cat. The cat's talking? Or thinking? Or... Oh, I guess it's like a human in cat form? Oh, I guess this guy used his power to like transform into the cat or enter the cat's body or something like that? Oh, that cat's face is funny. Man, this cat has some badass powers. That cat's the real boss. Alright, that was a really interesting first chapter. There was a lot of stuff to digest in that chapter for sure. Firstly, the characters. The two main characters, really cool. I liked the cat a lot. He was really funny. He gave a lot of interesting depth to everything. He was sassy. Love that. Love sassy characters. He didn't take no shit. Also gotta love that. Taking no shit's always great. Nextly, I like the blonde, white, whatever hair color he had character. He's kind of like more of like a sidekick character. It seemed like he's going to be kind of interesting, I think, to see him kind of develop throughout the series. Yeah, I honestly really liked the character so far in the first chapter. It was really cool. I love the artwork as well. The artwork in this series so far has been great. It's not anything over the top amazing, but obviously this series is quite long, so I'm sure there will be plenty of stuff going into it. As the time goes on, that will help to develop the art, as with most other series happens, obviously. So, yeah, honestly, I really liked it. And yeah, we can go ahead and jump right into the next series. Wow, I'm really liking the art right off the start. Wow, right at the beginning of the chapter, that's a very interesting art style. I like that guy already. Always gotta lift people up, man. It's the best way to do things. I love the cockiness of this white-haired dude. He's freaking... Always gotta love the cocky characters in these types of series, because you know when they get beaten down, it's the most satisfying thing. Obviously, he's not going to lose this time, but in the future, against our main character, he will probably get his ass beat, and it'll be satisfying. He's probably going to be like a main rival character, I guess? I don't know. Either way, super great. Dude... The way they freaking draw the fight scenes in this freaking comic so far is freaking awesome. It's actually incredible. It's really good. It's got a super unique art style, which allows the art to kind of fluid. It's almost like they're drawing it like it's animated. Like it's being like animated, which makes it super interesting, and it flows really well as well, which makes it awesome. Alrighty then, well, that first chapter was... Wow. Okay, that was a great first chapter. It introduced us to, I guess, a rival character. Obviously, it introduces us to the mentor. And yeah, we didn't really get to see much of the main character in this chapter, but that's okay. Wow. First off, I want to talk about the art style. The art style is very unique and interesting. It's great. Very good. It works really well for a boxing series as well because everything was so fluid. It, like I said earlier, it looked almost like it was animated, which is freaking crazy. And the way the panels are drawn as well allows it to flow through with the fights really well. It's freaking great. Next, I want to talk about the characters. We didn't get to see much of the main character, obviously, but again, if the white-haired guy is going to be a main rival character, which I think he is, I think he's got a very interesting personality. He's cocky, he's confident, and he's also strong, which is good. That obviously makes for a good rival character. So, yeah, that's great. And the coach, he's a pretty typical coach for the most part from what I've seen. He's, you know, a good analyzer. He's probably going to be, you know, the kind of guy who's like, How should I say it? Like, he's kind of like, he doesn't mince his words, I guess is how I should say it. He's gonna be the kind of guy who's like upfront about everything, you know what I mean? It's kind of what I get from his personality, at least. Obviously, it's no guarantee, but that's kind of just what I get. Yeah, overall, I'd say The Boxer, phenomenal series. I absolutely want to continue reading more. That was a great first chapter. Anyways, on to the next series. Yeah, of course, you always gotta have the great parents that don't support your dreams or anything like that and only want to push their own ideals onto you. That's always what you could love to see in a webtoon, isn't it? Yep, that's pretty typical for these types of characters, but honestly, those are the type of characters I like the most, so that already makes me excited. Wow. Holy shit, that is... I love that freaking panel right there. That is a nice freaking piece of art. Shredded his fucking tires, though. Well, that was a great first chapter. First off, the artwork in this comic is absolutely fucking incredible. Like, goddamn, it fits so well with the series. I've never seen Yowamushi Pedal, but it definitely gives me those types of vibes. I'm not sure if it's going to be similar at all. It probably won't be. It might be a little similar, but I'm not sure exactly what Yowamushi Pedal is about. So, yeah, but yeah, it could be similar, could not be. Either way, yeah, that was a great first chapter. I love the setup of the character, the main character dude, already getting pieces of his backstory, which is great. And it's a backstory that is pretty common, but one that I do like to explore because it's something that I absolutely hate. And, obviously, having a main character who explores that type of thing is always good to have. But yeah, overall, phenomenal first chapter. I would definitely say I will definitely be continuing to read this one because, man, that was great. It is quite long, though, so you don't really get much in the wind of anything. And it seems like, I don't know if there's going to be like a best friend or like a rival character, whoever was introduced at the end there. I don't know. But, yeah. I think it's overall a pretty good chapter and a pretty good series, so I will definitely be continuing this one, absolutely. Anyways, I have one more series to read, and we will be jumping into that in just a second. Wow, we're just getting right on into it. The butler is just already an assassin, just no holding back right from the first sentence of the freaking comic, just man's an assassin. Is this an isekai? I didn't know this was going to be an isekai going into it. I thought it was going to be a regular story. I mean, that's fine either way. I don't really care, but... Okay, interesting. Wow, what a loving family. What a great way to describe the year. Well, that was definitely an interesting chapter. I thought this was the first chapter, but it may not be anymore. I'm actually kind of confused a little bit about why they would cover chapters 2 and 3. I don't know if this is how they wanted to start the webtoon, but either way, yeah. This series was okay. For this type of story, it has pretty generic art. I think it's fine. Like, most of the art in these types of series I think is pretty good. I read a lot of them. Most of the time not with a male protagonist, but it's fine either way. Male protagonists are always good. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. I think it was fine. I think pretty much everything about it seemed relatively generic, but also right up my alley at the same time. It's a story that I would definitely enjoy. So will I be continuing it? Probably. Would I recommend it to other people? Maybe. Depends on what you like. But, yeah, I think the main character for this one is interesting. It was very confusing throughout most of it because apparently they wanted to skip the entirety of chapter 1. Again, I don't even know if I read chapter 1 at this point. It says it did. I do on the website, but I don't know. That's what's making it really confusing. But either way, yeah. I don't know if this is like an isekai, a reincarnation, or if it's some kind of like travel back in time. But the way he's talking, it seems like it's some kind of isekai or reincarnation thing. So, yeah. Either way, yeah, I was really confused this chapter, but I can see myself enjoying it, so I'd say it's an okay one for sure. Yeah, it definitely wasn't terrible, but wasn't great either. Alrighty then, I certainly read a few interesting series. Some of these series I have heard about before, but never really started. Others were completely new to me, but overall, I would say that most of what I read today I found to be quite good. The series for the most part had strong starts, which hooked me in for some of these series. When it comes to these series, the two I would recommend the most are Elseed and Windbreaker. Both of these series I think had really strong starts, especially Windbreaker. That one had a really good first chapter without there having to be many words being said. I would love to continue to do this kind of thing on my channel in the future, so if you want to see more of it in the future, then I recommend you leave a like on this video and subscribe to see more like it.